Here it goes. Hey, hey, everybody. Can you hear me?
Hey,
There's no one outside. No, not here. Hey, this is Johnny Bean live, 5:02 p.m. Look out, Red Lobster. What? Wolfgang Wednesday, March 15th, 2017. Who's in here with me? Who's looking at
here,
me?
Wolfgang Wednesday here in Dave's house too.
Where'd you get that?
You've seen this guitar. I've had it.
No.
Oh yeah.
No, I don't remember that one.
Yeah, I've had it.
Thank you, Rick Smith. Thumbs up to you, man. Hey, Michael Bishop. Hey, Leanne. Hey, Sean Zimmerman. Hey, Stefan. Everybody. Black Belt Yellow Belly. Yo, yo, yo. We'll do it live. We are. We're here. Yes. John. Hey, man. Hello again. Yeah. Ted Freak.
Indeed.
Yeah. Man. Here we are, I think. Happy Wolfgang.
We're all here. We are all here. And we're here, all of us.
Yeah. Oh, I made it back, man.
In time. I can't believe it. Just like you said you would.
There's traffic out there, dude.
Yeah.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Let me fix David's face here. The other David.
Is that my face?
No, that's other David. Hey, thank you, Mikey Fingers, for the retweets. Awesome.
Ed McMuffin.
Ed McMuffin. Hey, dude. Hey, Bill. 50/50 Fly Guy. Thank you for jumping in here, everybody. 20 people.
21.
21 people. 7 thumbs ups, it looks like.
Yes.
Man. Happy Wolfgang Wednesday, everybody. Hey, Greg. Yeah, I made it back, man. I went and I'm selling some pedals, and I went and met somebody at the Whole Foods in Capitola, California, and sold him a pedal. And we were talking a little bit, and he said he's getting into the guitar, but he said he plays drums.
Oh, okay.
Actually. So I'm like, well, hey, man. Send me some links, dude.
Nothing wrong with that.
I'm always looking for musicians, for drummers.
Mm-hmm. What type of music does he play? Does he play the rock and roll?
I'm not sure. But we were talking a little bit, and he was asking me, you know, what bands I'm in. I said, well, I'm in a band up in Oakland, California right now. But down here, it's a little tricky, because down here, all I'm finding people down here in the Santa Cruz area is like a lot of like ska music, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like I don't like ska, and I'm like, yeah, I know what you mean. So, but I'm like, well, hey, I got a split because I had to get back here for this. And I'm like, I do a live YouTube show. You know, we talk about guitars, talk about music, you know, all this stuff. And he's like, well, what's it called? And I'm like, don't really have a name. I guess we kind of do, but kind of don't. So I gave him one of my cards. You know, I've got my little business cards that has my you know, all my stuff on it. And I said, hey, you know, tune in at 5 o'clock, which here is, you know, 5 o'clock, 8 o'clock where you guys are, Eastern time. And I'm like, yeah, we talk about guitars, talk about, you know, I'm like, do you like Van Halen? And I was expecting, like, who? Because down here, I've only met like one other person who even knows who Van Halen is here in this area. You know, this is not that type of area, which is one of the reasons why it's kind of tough for me to find other people to record with, to play with, you know. And he's like, I'm like, so do you like Van Halen? And he's like, dude, I just bought Diver Down just the other day or something. So right then I'm like, okay, we can talk. We can actually, I think we have a language now.
We can be friends now.
Yeah. And yes, I'm like, yeah, we talk about EVHGEAR, and he knew all about it. He knew, he's like, aren't they with Fender? Like, he knew.
Mm-hmm.
So it was cool. Very cool. And if you're watching this, his name's Matt. Matt, if you're watching this, great to meet you again, man. Enjoy the pedal. And yeah, send me some links of your stuff, man. And check out my stuff too. JohnnyBean.com. There we go. So that was my whole that's where I was. Yes.
Well, okay, good. Good show. Good story. Nice story.
Yeah, it just happened. Literally, 20 minutes ago. And also, I guess the other thing, real quickly, is there's the brand new YouTube mobile live streaming feature. I don't know how many of you guys have access to this yet. I know our friend Joe Wentz. Huh?
I know I don't have it. I don't know
You
why.
don't. You don't have it. Joe Wentz, our good friend Joe Wentz, got it yesterday, and did some streaming. And we were actually on his channel this morning, talking about it. And I did some streaming here from this channel. So go back a couple of videos, and you can see some of that. And then I did basically like a demo on how to go live from there. So there's two videos. The two videos before this video, one of them is me filming my iPad. So you see actually what I'm doing. You see me, pushing the buttons, whatever. And then the other video is from the actual thing itself, where it just shows me holding the camera. That's not the one you want to watch. You want to watch the other one. But you could, they're all there. So there, I'm done, man. It's all you. The rest of this is you. I'm done talking. I'm done talking this time now.
Awesome. Very good. Okay.
Hey, so, Kenny Dave from Virginia. Welcome.
So Black Belt Yellow Belly says, Dave Nesdall and Johnny Bean, I was listening to DKOT today. And DKOT, for those of you who don't know, is Van Halen's latest studio record, Different Kind of Truth. And he says, does Eddie use a Digitech whammy pedal on Honey Baby Sweetie Pie?
Sweetie Doll.
Whatever. Sweetie, well, that's what he says. Yeah. Anyway, so it sounds like he does, but I mean, I have no idea. It could be anything to make those high sounds. It sounds like a Digitech whammy pedal, but I honestly couldn't tell you.
For the album, it most likely is. They tried that song live, and they played it live, and he did use one live on that.
Oh, really? When for that tour? Because I don't remember that. When did they do that?
Wasn't it?
I don't think they played that song.
Oh no! Oh, not that one. Are you sure that's the song? No. Yeah. I'm thinking. Chinatown. It was Chinatown.
Yeah, but Chinatown's not in that. Oh yeah, just in the solo part. That part.
But, well, no. Look up some videos on YouTube, live videos, and yeah, you will find them. And he did have a Digitech whammy on his board.
And that's for that song, Honey Baby Sweetie Doll.
Okay, well, maybe it was for that. I know he used one for Chinatown a little bit live. I don't think he used it the entire time. On the album, are you sure? I think we should listen to these songs.
No, I can hear it in my head. I know the song.
For Chinatown, yes. For Chinatown, yes.
For Honey Baby as well. Honey Baby, there's a lot of. Yes, I am. On the song Honey Baby.
Stop calling me Honey Baby.
It's not on the song, comma, Honey Baby. It's on the song Honey Baby, comma.
Honey Baby Sweetie.
Yeah.
Honey Baby Sweetie. Is it Honey Baby Sweetie? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Man. Hey, Philip McKnight did an EVH comparison review between the EVH LBX2 and the original LBX. Bruce says, yes, I saw it. He just did it. He just uploaded it today. I saw it. I'll share that video on all our pages as soon as we're done with this.
All right.
Right?
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just reading the.
Yeah, it's running so fast that I had stopped it. But
come on, Dave, stop it.
Stop it.
Stop it. Stop calling me honey sweetie baby. That's that. What? I think that's the first thing.
I only have one of those, and you're not.
And he's not here. He was fired.
Yeah, that's really funny. Person who it is knows who it is. Anyway, so what are we talking about? The whammy pedal.
You were talking about honeys and sweeties and stuff. I know Chinatown. Yes, Chinatown. He did use one. The other song. I'm trying to think. Huh? Well,
Listen to the song.
Okay.
And you can't do it. I guess you can't do it here because then we'd have to pay them.
No. Maybe somebody watching this, maybe right now or in the future, check out the song, listen to it, or send us a message. Joe Wentz, hey man, he says, good evening, Johnny and Dave. Yes, Philip's review was awesome of the EVHLBX2. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, maybe somebody watching this, if you want to jump on Spotify and listen to the two songs really quickly. Chinatown, yes, I know. The other one. Oh, okay. I heard it in my head. Yes. Yeah, he used a whammy for both those songs.
There you go.
Mm-hmm. So yes, there's that was the long answer.
Yes.
Man.
Yeah, Franklin, it's definitely not an EVH wah on those songs because it's a very high pitch. It's not a high frequency, it's a pitch. So it's definitely a Digitech whammy pedal. What did you just call me?
I said do that again.
One of these?
Man. Okay.
Wow.
Actually, that reminds me. Thank you for bringing this up about the whammy pedal because I have one.
And you're selling it?
I'm not. Yeah, most likely, probably now.
Is it a first? Is it a first version? Is it
No.
version 1?
No.
Those are worth like $500 now.
I know the Tomarello ones. Yeah, no, it's one of the more recent. Well, I got it probably like 10 years ago, so which would be recent, right? How many eggs do we get today? You can actually see them behind me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Right there, 4 eggs. Look at that. I lined them up. We got 4 eggs today. No, the whammy pedal that I have, that's a main pedal that I would use all the time, but I would use it mainly for the octave feature. I didn't use it for the crazy whammy feature.
Yeah, I used to use it for the octave as well.
That's the reason I used it. And maybe 2.5 years ago, maybe 3 years ago, it started. I would step on the pedal and bring it back up, and it wouldn't return to the correct pitch. So it would always sound a little out of tune. And I know there's a setting on there where you can have like an out of tune setting. It's not that. But so anyway, so it's over there in the corner. I haven't used it in years because of that. Been pretty bummed out. But actually I sold another pedal to somebody last week, and for some reason we were talking about pedals, obviously, and Van Halen, like we do here. And he had said something about the whammy, and I told him my story I just told you just now about my whammy, and he had said, dude, you can fix that. He told me. He said he fixed his. You just have to tighten it somehow or something. So thanks for reminding me. I'm gonna have to try that and hopefully get that fixed.
Yeah.
Happy Wolfgang Wednesday to you, Steve Anderson.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
He says 4 eggs. Yes, 4 eggs.
Yeah. Yeah, Johnny, I heard a Steve Anderson, Johnny, I heard the Wildlife song. That is the Darth Vader song.
Really?
I think there's a question mark there. Yeah, it's the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the little snippet you hear as Marty McFly puts the cassette tape.
Yeah, is that on the Wildlife too? Oh, yes, it is.
Yeah, well, it's originally from the Wildlife, and then they used a tiny part of it in Back to the Future. You do hear more of it. You hear the entire thing actually in the Wildlife. It's when what's his name? He falls out the window.
Well, yes, he falls out the window. Yeah, and then what does he drive away in his car or something?
Yeah, Tommy. Tommy's his name.
That's right.
And
Sean Penn.
He falls. Christopher Penn.
Chris Penn. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Rest in peace.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Cat Freak. Yes, your Crybaby 535Q is a great wah. Hold on to that wah. It's a good one.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Huh? Is Nesdal, is he not paying attention?
I'm listening to you. I don't know.
They're saying for you to stay out of the chat bar.
Yeah, apparently they're fighting about me, or someone said something about me. I don't know.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Who knows? Which brings me to my little corner of rant. Not really a rant though. Yesterday there were a couple of comments made on on our last video from Monday, and I said somewhere in the video that good guitars or good quality guitars are about $3,000 these days, and I do stand behind my what I said, but you can find good guitars for less money, although not as they're few and far between. You can find a good guitar that's $200. You can find a good guitar that's $600. You can find a good guitar that's $1,500. But if you're going to pay $3,000 for guitar, chances are it's going to be a really good quality guitar. And that's all I meant by my statement on Monday. So, maybe some of you have or have not played a guitar that's that much money. And once you do, and you feel it, and you see how good one of those is, you might change your mind. You might not. But, it all depends on what you like, what you don't like, how it depends on a lot of things. That being said, that brings me to the second question, which is if I think $3,000 guitars are a good guitar, why do I like a $600 Wolfgang, or why am I behind a $600 Wolfgang? I'm not behind just one Wolfgang. I'm behind the whole line. I love the whole line. And at each price point, you're getting a great guitar. If you can't quite afford a $1,000 made in Mexico Wolfgang, you buy the $600 one. And for $600, you're getting a great, great guitar. That's all I have to say about that. I'm picking one up in the very near future in the blue color. I'll have a few in each price range. So it's all good. So that's all I meant. I meant no disrespect. I meant nothing against anyone that may or may not have the money to get a $3,000 guitar, or whether or not you think it's worth it to pay that much for a guitar. Everyone is different. Everyone has their own opinions. I had the luxury of working in several music stores in my lifetime, so I was able to play all those guitars. So, it's easy for me to say that. That's all. No big deal. Anyway, thanks.
That was the Nesdal.
It wasn't necessarily a rant. It's
commentary.
Yeah, it was just a little rebuttal to the two comments that were made. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
Both guys, neither of those guys are in the chat room today, so they'll hear that when they see the video.
Yes. Yeah. I mean, myself, I love. I mean, I love all kinds of different guitars.
Me too. I mean, I have
different price.
Yeah.
Ranges, whatever. But I will say there is something very special about that USA Wolfgang, the USA version of the EVH Wolfgang.
That's what they cost these days. 5 years ago they weren't that much money. 10 years ago they certainly, to get that caliber of a guitar, you didn't have to spend that much money. But each year, companies raise their prices, and if you want to get a guitar of that caliber, you kind of you have to spend the money that they're asking for. That's all. And quite frankly, the caliber, the quality of the less expensive guitars, especially for the EVH brand, it's great quality, but it's not the same quality as you're getting on a USA guitar. It's just not. Otherwise, you'd be paying a lot more for it. It's different pieces of wood. It's different grades of Floyd Rose, you know, and it's also cheaper for them to make it out of the United States. So that's why they're less money. So, you know, it doesn't make them bad guitars, but it's not the same quality as the USA made guitar. It's just not.
They're just different. They're just different price points,
Yeah.
as you would say.
Yeah.
Like Fender has the Squire, has the they have what? They have the Chinese guitars, the Mexico guitars, the USA guitars, the Japanese guitars. So it's the same thing. It's the same thing where you can get like the same guitar, but just slightly, you know, made in a different place, you know, slightly different parts. But they're all great. They're all great. Hey, Pete. But there is something very special about the USA guitar.
Yeah, absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
It's solid. I've said that. It's a solid guitar.
Solid actually isn't even the word. They're more than just solid. They really are. I know what you mean by solid, but they're just, you know, I think they're as good as, you know, a $10,000 Gibson Les Paul. I think they're that good. They're just that good.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, they're all great.
Mm-hmm.
We love each and every one of them.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm just reading what I'm reading. Tat Freak says, I can't afford three grand guitar, but I love my low price Jacksons and Ibanez's. Dave Nesdall, but they're in my price range, but it won't be long. I'll be buying Tether grand guitar before long. Okay. Well, I'm not sure, but it's okay. You know, that's the other thing. Not everyone, you know, and believe me, I'm not saying anything. I'm not being derogatory towards anyone. I'm not being, you know, I'm just reporting the news. Not everyone thinks, you know, not everyone has the money to spend on a $3,000 guitar. Not everyone thinks that it's important to get that expensive a guitar when they could buy a car for the same money. You know, it's okay. I'm not saying that you need to go out and get a $3,000 guitar. Everyone is, you know, people are comfortable within the price range that they're willing to pay for something, and that's okay. It's all good. You know, there are things that I won't pay for either. You know, that things that I don't think are worth it. You know, they may be worth it to someone, but not to someone else. That's all.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Brian, why am I wearing a Gandhi T-shirt? He isn't Indian, is he? You're talking about me? I actually am Indian, but I'm a feather, not dot. If you know what I mean. And I can say that because I am. No, this isn't Gandhi. This is David Liebehart. He's a singer, puppeteer. You guys might remember him from the Tim and Eric Awesome Show. Great job. I got to meet him. I got to see a live performance he did here in Santa Cruz several months back, and some of you might remember that off my postings off Instagram and whatever. Anyway, although Dave was just saying he needs to get one of these just with his face.
Yeah,
and I agree. That's something we're talking about. We're talking about T-shirts.
Well, I didn't say I want to wear one with my face on it. I just think that there should be a shirt with my face on it like that for people to wear.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I already have my face. Why would I need a face underneath it that looks like mine?
Yeah, well, yeah, you should make them. You should make them. That's something we're going to be talking about. Making T-shirts, making stickers. If you guys like stickers, you know, and actually something that I'm working on at the moment is I'm actually looking to go on tour, either as my own band or joining people at their shows or something. So look for that in the coming. Well, look for more information on that. Was I talking to you about that? No, I was talking to Joe Wentz about that earlier. I was telling Joe about that, and Joe just sent a
So
photo.
you're looking to get into it. You're looking to get into a touring band again. Is that the deal?
Well, yeah, yes, yeah. I'm looking to do that, but also possibly just touring just as my own band, whether it be me and some other musicians, or maybe just myself. One of my ideas was possibly setting up like you guys that watch these shows, like if I know any of you guys on Facebook, if you guys are in a band, if you guys play out wherever you live, if you have shows, possibly setting up dates. Like let's say I've got a friend in this state, another friend here, another friend there, and they have gigs that all kind of line up. Possibly me just showing up and just playing with them on stage. So like touring just as myself. You know what I mean? Like I show up, in Kansas, to play with so and so on stage. Next, friend, oh, I'm here, in Iowa. We're playing a gig, whatever. I mean, it's just trying to maybe line something up like that. I know that sounds almost insane, but aside from that, maybe me.
So are you saying that you want to you want to find see friends, play with other friends' bands, just walk on stage and play with like a buddy's band in the state, and then end up getting paid for a gig that they booked?
Of course,
as a band member.
Well, that's an idea. That's an idea.
That's a way to invite yourself to places. Actually, if you could get that to work, you're the king.
That's one idea that I have. So, and so it wouldn't just be that. I mean, it would be, I mean, there's bands that tour, and then, I mean, I've done this where in the Mayfire, we played a show, let's say we were in Chicago. We played this place called the Metro. After the show, somebody comes up and says, hey, would you guys like to play a show tomorrow at this other venue? So we stayed and played a show the next night, another place, bigger and better place,
Yeah.
And there's people that play, what you call house concerts,
yeah,
where you show up and you just people put on concerts in their living rooms.
Well, they don't just show up; they get hired to do that.
Yeah, but yeah. You know what I mean, though.
Larry does that all the time. He does house concerts all the time. I just saw a video of Steve Vai doing one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure he got paid a lot of money to do that because he's Steve Vai.
Mm-hmm.
Black Belt Yellow Belly says, Johnny Bean, David Nesdall, do you guys find that when you're using your 5150 overdrive pedal and your amp heats up, it starts to sound muddy? Yes, it's going to do that, especially if you're using a tube amp. As the tubes heat up, it's going to sound warmer and warmer, and it sometimes will get muddy. So you may have to re-EQ for that.
What? I'm just people are talking to each other. So anyway, yeah. So that's one idea. That's one idea I have. But as far as getting back on the road and touring, that's going to be a major. That's going to be that's in the works. However it turns out, I might just be getting some musicians and booking. I might just book some shows in Los Angeles or something.
Right.
I've done that so many times where you book the shows, you go down, you play, Silver Lake Lounge and Silver Lake, play a place in Hollywood, whatever, they just come back, or you do these little tours, the Mayfire. We would do all these tours where we would go down, play LA, play Las Vegas, and then back or whatever. But regardless of how it works out, no, I'm gonna have to I'll have to look. Regardless of any of that, I'm looking to get back on the road and tour. So I would like to see some of you guys. If any of you guys, you watch this stuff, um, who knows? Maybe if you're in a band and you have a gig somewhere and you'd want me to play, maybe I would fly out and play with your band, and who knows? It's just some ideas. Then let's see. You told me to. Let's see. Which one? This one? Should I read this?
Go ahead. I don't care.
Derek, is it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Derek. Let's see. I have the red, black, and white striped series guitar for sale without the pickup for $400 or best offer. He says. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah. 56 people watching at the moment.
That's what I sold mine for.
Mm-hmm.
I had the Circles guitar, and actually I had it listed for $450, and the guy messaged me and said, "Hey, will you take $350?" So that's what I did. And like I said, I hated it. I had to sell it, but that's just how it is. That's what's going on. But yeah. Well, let me just say, if you guys in the chat box or whatever, yeah, if you're selling or trading or stuff or whatever, and make sure you work it out with people. Just don't. If any deals go bad, it's not our fault.
Right. That's all I was getting at.
It's not my fault. It's Dave's fault.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Blame Nesdal if you get kidnapped in front of Best Buy or something.
But remember, I'm on Johnny Bean's channel.
What I was telling you this earlier, man. The cool thing about being able to stream live now from YouTube on here is if I do get kidnapped, I can stream it. Right? So you guys will know where I am. You can come find me. I can say, "Hey, oh, I'm trying. I'm in this trunk." Ow. Wow. Did you see the thing, Joe? Did you watch the video earlier with Joe Wentz? Did you see what he was doing?
No, I didn't.
Oh, watch the Joe Wentz video from earlier today. It's with myself and him, and we were testing out the YouTube thing or whatever. But later on, it was pretty funny. It was pretty. Right, Joe?
Is Joe even here?
I think he is, because he sent me. He's watching or listening. Maybe he's driving, so maybe he's listening. Hey, Joe, honk if you're listening. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So what? 30 thumbs ups. Thank you, everybody. No thumbs downs yet. Thank you in advance for that. 57 people joining us tonight. Cheers.
This glass of water is for you.
I'm all out of my.
Oh, here, have this one. You can have this one if you want.
I got to get some more. Oh, cool. Very cool.
I brought for both. Brought enough for both of us.
Oh, nice. Nice. Yes, sir. Honk, he says. Okay, Joe Wentz is driving down the interstate somewhere, honking at somebody, and they're like, "What's going on?" It's a shout out honk.
Nice.
But no, seriously, check out Joe's video from earlier today. It was we had a good time. Had a great time. Yes. Desiree says, "I would come find you, Joni, and David."
Awesome.
Okay. I was just kidding. I was just joking about that. The last half hour, everything I said, it was just a joke. No, I wasn't kidding. But yes, if somebody did kidnap me, yeah, I would. Hopefully, you guys would all try to come
together and try to find you.
Or at least while you're playing Pokemon Go, at least look for me in between.
Is that even the thing?
In between, what do they call them? I think it's still a thing. I just don't think it's mainstream thing anymore like it was. In between capturing Pikachus, Yeah. I was paranoid about that whole Pokemon Go thing, man. Because I didn't want people like wandering around the yard here, looking for Pikachus or whatever. I don't think it works like that though. I think actually Mully would know because Mully was actually playing it for a while.
Wow.
Although I'm not exactly sure. Either way. What? It's Wolfgang Wednesday, everybody.
It
Thank
is.
you. Thank
It's
you.
Wolfgang Wednesday. One of these guitars.
So when did you get that one? And really, I don't remember the
Why
last
don't
two
you look back
Wolfgangs.
to some of these videos that we did? I'd say about 6 months ago, and
I don't watch these.
maybe even longer.
I don't watch these videos. I can't stand them. Dustin, it's going in that Circles guitar Johnny just mentioned. I know the guy who bought it, and he has. Oh, Dustin now owns it.
Oh, cool.
Dustin owns my guitar now. Cool,
Yeah.
man.
Uh-huh.
He's not kidding either. I know he's not kidding about that.
Yeah, I know. 5150 Fly Guy says, Dave, have you heard an EVH Frankie pickup mounted in the bridge of a Wolfgang? I don't think it'll fit. I think you need to, I think the legs or the ear part of the legs, the foot part of the legs has to be cut in either, because it won't fit in the holes, because it's rounded. These parts here on each side are rounded in a Wolfgang. So with the square legs, I don't think they'll fit because you can't put a square peg in a round hole. So you'd have to trim the edges, and then it probably will fit.
Yeah, snip.
Yes, snip the edges.
You have to snip the what would you call them? The feet.
Yeah, I'd call them the feet.
You'd have to snip the feet a little bit on the side. You'd have to because they're round. Look at this.
Yeah.
Here we go. Here's one right here. Here's an EVH pickup, and as you can see, it's round. The feet are round.
Yeah.
There we go. Let's look at that. I can almost see through there. Almost. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So,
there's that neck pickup.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a neck pickup.
That should go in your guitar.
Right there. It should.
It should.
So yeah. So these they're made specifically for those bodies. Which I wouldn't understand why anybody would want to change these pickups out myself.
Yeah.
But if you are, I've said this before, if you're getting rid of, some EVH humbuckers, let me know. I love them.
Mm-hmm.
I've got 3 of them sitting right here.
Yeah.
But as far as putting any other pickups in a Wolfgang body, yeah, you'll have to either snip the feet a little bit to make it round, or route the body a little bit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ty Z asks Dave, where can I get one of those Kramer replicas? Ty is as far as I know, you'd have to make it yourself in order to get it. I don't think anyone's making them. I don't think you're allowed to.
Hey, Scott. Scott812 says, hello, Johnny and Dave. Hey, man.
Hey, what's happening?
Welcome. Scott? Eduardo is here, too. Hey, man. Eduardo, welcome, dude.
Awesome.
Thank you. Thank you guys for joining us on this Wolfgang Wednesday. 59, all 59 of you.
It's a lot of people.
A lot of fun. A lot of people. Yeah. Yes.
Bagged Cereals asked you a question.
Bagged Cereals. Johnny, can I text a pic to that number? You guys got to see this. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've got a phone number. 415-952-326. Is that right? I don't want to say. 3. Oh, yeah, here it is right here. 415-952-3263. If we say call in, you're welcome to call in. I don't know if you want to take a call right now. Although if you want to text me or text like a picture of a Wolfgang or whatever, like he's going to do, go ahead and text that phone number. 415-952-3263, and I will get it. Hey, Will. So let's see. Yeah. Man, I'm out of breath, man. I've talked more
You talk more.
I've talked more in the past 40 minutes than I think I've talked
In every one of these combined?
just in my whole lifetime, you know? Oh, I've had a busy day, man.
Michael Smith says, Johnny and Dave, I just received my EVH 5150 overdrive pedal. I'll be posting pictures on the website shortly. Awesome.
Cool, on the Facebook. Yeah, that's the other thing. If you guys get a 5150 overdrive pedal, you get a Wolfgang guitar, you get any of that stuff. If you'd like to share that stuff with us, go ahead and go over and like. We've got a Facebook page we made for this program. We're calling the page EVHGEAR Live. Go like the page, post a picture, a video, whatever, and we'll repost it there, so it'll feature it right there on the page.
Yeah.
Same with Instagram. Instagram EVHGEAR Live, Twitter EVHGEAR Live. Go ahead and post, to any of that stuff, and I'll repost for you. So we can share the EVHGEAR love, so to speak. Yeah. Yes, man. I've been talking way too much today, man.
That's good.
Man, I need more. I need more water.
Go get yourself some water.
Yes. All right. There, Tat Freak has a question for you right there.
Mm-hmm. Tat Freak says, I'm thinking of getting Seymour Duncan Invaders for the Jackson. What do you think? I'm not a huge fan of the Invader, only because it's really, really hot. I mean, it's probably the hottest pickup you can get anywhere. And generally, it probably sounds very bassy. But if you love that metal sound, it's probably perfect. I'm not really a metal player personally, but if that's what you like, if that's the sound you like, then why not? It's the best pickup for that sound. That's not an EMG. So Tat Freak, if you love that sound, then I'd go for that pickup. It's got the biggest magnets on it that you'll find. Black Belt says, Dave Nesdal, I may try running my rig through the 5150 overdrive pedal direct into a PA, man. I'm excited. Awesome. That should sound really good. Cat Dumpling says, if you don't want to permanently modify the pickup, you could always buy another humbucker base plate and mod that. Keep the original base plate somewhere else. That's actually a great idea. I never thought of that.
Hey, real quick, is the video out of sync for anybody? Like when I'm talking right now, am I actually?
No, you're talking. It's in sync.
I wish I was in sync.
No, you don't.
I'd be on tour right now with the band.
No, you don't, because they're not on tour anyway. You wouldn't think. You wouldn't want to be in that band.
Oh man. Anyway, I'm watching the video on the TV in there, and it's totally out of sync. So yeah, let me know if I'm actually in sync here.
Okay.
Be right back.
Ty Z says, where's a good place to get bodies to build my own 5150? I would try Chris Locke Guitar Bodies. You can find him on Facebook, Christopher Locke, Locke. Or you can try Musicraft. Those are both the places where I get my bodies to do my replicas. So that's your best bet. What else we have here? Tat Freak says he likes the Slipknot sound. Yeah, man, then that pickup is probably going to be good for you. Leanne says she loves NSYNC. Oh boy.
Which ones were they? NSYNC?
Yeah, just pick it. They're all the same. They were great when they were Boys to Men. That's when they were good.
Or what about when they were Color Me Bad?
Or O-Town.
Oh yeah. Here we go. I just got a text message here. Let's see. Let's see what you sent in here. Menudo, Richard Ross.
My
Yeah,
goodness.
yeah, yeah. When I was living at Desmond Child's house back in the late '90s, Ricky Martin came by all the time because he was right. They were writing. What was it? Living La Vida Loca. Was it that came?
Yes.
They were working on that. Went while I was there, and I used to let Ricky into the house.
I
You
used to
know?
play that song when it was hot. I'm serious. In the wedding band, that was one of the biggest songs.
Oh yeah, yeah. Most of you guys, that's how you discovered Ricky Martin was from that song. Um, he was huge before then, obviously with Menudo, and then they had a song for Pepsi. I remember. Um, what was it called? I remember him in the Pepsi commercials and stuff. And then right after all that, because everybody in Miami knew who he was. And then once I was done, working with those guys, when I came back here to California, it was right after that where he was on the Grammys or whatever it was, and then everybody knew who he was right after that. And my sister was like, I can't believe you were hanging around with that dude, because she was I don't want to say in love with him, but she had when she discovered who he was, she had the calendar, she had everything.
So she was in love with him.
Probably, yeah, yeah. And she's like, man, I can't believe you knew him or whatever. Which I didn't really know him, but I was around him. You know.
Hmm.
Let's see.
Primal Volatile says, I'm making a super strat. Should I get a Floyd or go with the crappy trem that it came with? Plus, what pickups would you recommend for a tech sound besides the EVH brand? Tech sound.
Hmm.
Well, I love Floyd Roses. I would say about 85 to 90% of my guitars have Floyds on them. And if you set them up correctly, there's very little maintenance on them. What pickups? I have a Super Strat with 2 humbuckers and a single coil. That is one of my main guitars, and it has DiMarzio 36th anniversary pickups in it. They're not terribly expensive, and they sound fantastic. And they so far have sounded amazing with every amplifier that I've used. So that's my suggestion. And then 5150 Fly Guy says, Johnny and Dave, what guitars do you think Ed used on 5150 studio album, not the Trans Trem?
What guitars did he use on the record?
Yeah, well, I know he used the Stratocaster on Best of Both Worlds, and he used his 5150 Kramer for most of that record, but I'm sure he used a lot of different things.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think actually,
And I know he used the 1984 Kramer for Good Enough.
yeah, live when they played that.
No, in the studio.
Oh yeah, yeah, maybe actually on the actual song too, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
Possibly. It's possible he had the guitar set up for the song, and then once they toured, that was just the one that he used.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Maybe. But yeah, we know he used a Strat, like he said, Best of Both Worlds, the one that had 5150 scratched into it, maybe, or was it a different one?
I think it's a 64 Strat. Yeah, that rosewood fretboarded Strat was the one.
There's actually there's some great photos of some of his guitars. The Guitar World issue, July '88, where he's on the cover. If you guys remember that issue, look in the middle of that, and it shows some of his guitar collection, which is pretty cool. I don't have the magazine here. I mean, I have it somewhere, but real quickly, somebody just sent me a picture. It's bagged cereals, he says. And why is
Leanne, I know you were just joking. All is good here.
You guys have no idea how angry Dave is getting right now.
No.
He hides it. He hides it, but once we're done, he just goes
You know,
totally red. And
if I could block you right now, Johnny, I would.
take my wrench away, quick.
Black Belt Yellow Belly says, Johnny Bean and Dave Nesdall, why is your favorite guitar the 5150 guitar and not the Frankie? Frankie to me is Eddie Van Halen. How old are you, Black Belt? That's all I have to say.
Well,
if you were there since 1978, then I would say that the Frankenstein should be the guitar that you know Eddie Van Halen by. But pretty much, I grew up on that 5150 guitar. Yes, my first concert was Fair Warning, but I was too young to know what guitar was what.
Huh?
By the time 1984,
he's younger than you.
Huh? He is?
Wasn't it?
I don't know. Oh, he's 40. He's 40 years old. Okay.
He's 10 years younger than you are, man.
No, I'm not 50. I'm going to choke.
Oh. Okay. Well, see, it can go these days. It can go either way, man. Because even though when you and I were we kids back then, sort of, Live Without a Net. That's how I learned how to play the guitar, was from the Live Without a Net home video. I'd watch that thing every day after school. So of course, that's the guitar that was the guitar for me, the Kramer 5150.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, you would say somebody who was born, you know, in the 50s or 60s who listened to Van Halen, yeah, if they got into them from the first album, that black and white Frankie would be the guitar for them, or the red painted version of it.
Yeah.
You know, but these days you can be any age and like any of it, because everything is out there. Go to YouTube, which you're at right now. You'll see those guitars everywhere because of the live video footage, everything.
Yeah.
So you can. I wouldn't. Yeah. What? But anyway, as far as me, I think I just said.
And just to reiterate, or to before the 5150 guitar came out, to me the Frankenstein was the coolest guitar ever. But when I first saw that guitar when I saw the premiere of Panama in 1984, and I saw that Gibson Explorer headstock on a Strat body, I thought that was the coolest thing in the world. And that's why the 5150 guitar for me, because I always loved Explorers. I loved the way they looked. I loved the headstocks. I thought that was cool. I loved the hockey stick look. And to have that on a Stratocaster style body, again, I thought that was everything. I thought that was the coolest thing. And that's why the 5150 guitar for me.
Mm-hmm.
So I hope that you understand a little more where I'm coming from.
I have no clue where you're coming from at all, but okay. Bag Cereals just sent me a picture here. Apparently, there's a brand new EVH Wolfgang special that has a huge crack in the neck. Do you own this guitar? It looks like you're at a Guitar Center. I know that rug. I know that floor anywhere. It looks like you're possibly at a. Anyway, there's a. Oh, I don't want to share your phone number. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. Huh. But yeah, if you're at a music store, and if the neck does look like that, yeah, you should definitely let them know. Let me just crop this a little bit. I don't want to show the phone number on here. Okay, there we go. Big crack in it right there.
I don't see any crack.
You don't see it?
No. Oh yeah, right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah. So it looks like he's at a store. The carpet looks like a Guitar Center or something. Yeah, you should definitely. Yeah. Are you there right now? Or maybe, I don't know. Let them know. And thank you, Priscilla, for liking my tweet. Yes, thank you everybody for all this. 57 viewers, 37 thumbs ups. Um, here on our Wolfgang Wednesday, we call it.
So what? Who broke the guitar? What was that? What's that crack from? What did he say?
He's in here right now. He says, "Yep, it's a Guitar Center." Yeah, I told you I know that carpet. um, did you buy the guitar, or well, obviously you
What
wouldn't have bought
guitar
it
is
if
it?
it was like it's a Wolfgang special. He says, "Yeah, Guitar Center." He said,
Hmm.
"Yeah, yeah. If I'm at a music store or a Guitar Center or whatever, and if I see something that like that, yeah, I yeah, I let them know because yeah, that's not good." Um, let's see. Eduardo says, I think the 1550 guitar is the coolest. Is the coolest too, he says. When he changed over to the Music Man guitar, he says he was Eduardo says he was choked.
Mm-hmm. Shocked.
Chalked? Oh, maybe he means shocked.
Yeah, shocked. But he misspelled it.
With a CH.
Yeah.
I had a difficult time accepting that, but now I love the Music Man EVH model, he says. Oh, I was totally chalked. No, I was totally I remember I bought and it's the reason I bought the magazine too. It was the which it was a Guitar World. I want to say Richie Blackmore was on the cover of Guitar World 1991. I maybe I'm trying to think. I mean, it's been a little while. But I remember opening up the magazine and seeing the ad of Edward with the red Music Man in the studio, and he says, you know, what's the quote? I designed the last guitar. I endorsed the last guitar. I designed this one. Big difference, something like
Yeah.
that.
Mm-hmm.
I remember seeing that, and I bought the magazine just for that ad. You know, of course, nowadays you can just snap a picture and that's it. But I bought the magazine, and yeah, I was I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe that was the official Edward Van Halen guitar. Because the way it looked, there was no stripes. It had a neck pickup. The body was different.
Yeah, it was different. No one was used to it. I didn't
Didn't
like it. The very first, I didn't like it. I was like, no, nah, it's not cool. And then right away, I thought it was cool. Like the minute I played one, I'm like, man, this guitar is great. It's amazing.
it is amazing. Oh, and then I got another text here. Oh, and just to let you guys know, I know this is EVH chat, but some of you guys might know my other favorite is Andy Summers, and he's actually doing a tour. I'll just say this on air if you guys don't know. If you guys like Andy Summers, uh, um, this is a tweet from him. I'm pleased to announce the very first tour of Call the Police in Brazil. So Andy Summers is playing in a police tribute band now, and it's called Call the Police.
That's very funny. Eduardo, just so you know, man, no sweat. Your English is great. Don't even worry about it. I'm American, and I misspell things all the time, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, Eduardo. Yeah, it's all good, man.
Johnny doesn't even know how to spell, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, I have a horrible time spelling anything. But anyway, that's cool. Andy Summers, he's playing in a police tribute now called Call the Police. They're doing a tour of Brazil. He's actually big in Brazil. He actually goes to Brazil all the time and tours all the time over there. There's a lot of fans over there, which is very cool. He's actually doing like a live I think it's like a Q&A, or it's like an evening with conversation with Andy Summers. He's actually doing one in LA, in Los Angeles, coming up pretty soon. And yeah, I wish I could go. It'd be cool to go, but maybe another time. Oh, Eduardo says yes, he is here. Oh, he's always here. Eduardo, are you in Brazil? Michael Smith, is he touring the States? Andy Summers? As of right now, I don't think so. I think he's just playing in Brazil. I think he's just touring Brazil. Sting was in Philly last week. Bozique says, "Oh yeah, a lot of you guys. You know, I've got millions of Van Halen fans and friends all over my Facebook. I have the same thing with the Police and with Sting and Andy Summers. I've got millions of fans and friends of those guys as well, and I see all the posts. So yeah, I've been seeing a lot of the posts about Sting and his touring and the shows. Eduardo, he is in Brazil. Oh, cool, cool. Well, Eduardo, if you happen to be able to make one of those shows, you can probably meet him. You can probably meet Andy afterwards, and he's a very very cool dude. I've met him a few times. Who was on my shirt? Michael says, this is David Lieba Hart. You might remember him from a Tim and Eric awesome show. Great job on Adult Swim. Dude's hilarious, man. I caught one of his shows in Santa Cruz some months back. And I watched his merch table for him. He actually asked me, he's like, hey, can you watch my merch table while I'm on stage? So I spent the entire time watching him from his own table. And then he came back and he was like giving me stuff and free merch.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, dude's great. If you guys know his routine with the puppets. Sounds insane. Although I've showed you some of the Tim and Eric stuff, man.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like what? Which one did I show you? Which I can't think of which one. One of the video clips. Oh, spaghetti. Spaghetti. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, if you guys, once we're done here, jump onto YouTube and look up David Lieba Hart. Right there. Check him out. He's actually touring. His
middle name is just the funniest.
He's actually doing a tour coming up. Johnny loves Marty McFly, Andy Summers, and Andy Taylor. Steve Anderson says, those are my guitar heroes. Aside from Edward Van Halen, it's Marty McFly, Andy Taylor, and Andy Summers, and actually a few other people as well.
Marty McFly.
Marty McFly is the reason I started playing the guitar, and I know that's horribly embarrassing. Although maybe not, you know. Some people might think that's you know, a little okay. What's my favorite song on A Different Kind of Truth? Black Belt Yellow Belly says. He says today for him it was You and Your Blues. That's a great one.
Yeah,
that's a great one.
And that's a new song, right? That's not an old song rewritten, right?
Well, as far as like some of the other songs on there where there was demos from years ago, yeah, that's a newer one, I would think. Yeah, I know that song was actually the version on the album that you hear. That was actually there was actually a longer version of that song.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. The part the track. What am I trying to say? The song you hear on the album fades out, but there actually was a longer edit of it, where it's not that there's more of the actual song. There's more of the ending, with like Wolfgang playing all the bass licks.
Mm-hmm.
And Edward doing like what he's doing. There's actually more of that. There's actually quite a bit more of it, but it's yeah, I've heard it. What is your all-time favorite band besides Van Halen? Leanne is asking me. Oh, the Police. Come on. Andy Summers, yes. Yeah. I I grew up. Marty McFly got me into the guitar because of Van Halen being in Back to the Future with the cassette tape. I went from Marty McFly to Edward Van Halen, and then from there, sometime later, I discovered Andy Summers as a solo artist, his jazz stuff, and then from there, latched on to the Police and many other things. But as far as like main guitar influences, um, yeah. And then, oh, so what was my favorite question, or my favorite question? What was my favorite song from A Different Kind of Truth? Oh man, I don't know if I can have favorites. But he said for him today it was You and Your Lose. For me today, if I was to listen to that record, um, I would say probably the same song. I would say, but with the longer ending.
Okay.
Yeah, there's actually another song from that album that has a long that has an extended ending as well, where there's like way more Edward solos at the end of the song. I'm trying to think of what song it is. Um, what's the one where he I don't know if you would know where he's the end of the song is him basically just soloing a bunch.
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, while he's thinking about that, Leanne asked me the same question as yours. I'm going to go with, well, I have a few, but the Beatles, AC/DC, and the Allman Brothers would have to be in my top five.
Mm-hmm. AC/DC, yes, for me. Um, Allman Brothers.
Well, you're not a Southern
Yeah.
rock guy.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Neither am I, really, but I mean, the guitar work in the Allman Brothers, if you really listen to it, if you listen to any of the songs, it's magical. It's got a lot of good stuff in it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's fun to play. It's not as jammy as you might think. It's a lot of it is very calculated, actually.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. I'm trying to think of which song off Different Kind of Truth has that longer ending with the soloing.
Richard Friend just gave us a like.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
It might be
Leanne is more of a '90s girl. Looks like.
Trouble with Never. Was that one of the songs?
Yep, that is one of the songs.
And is there soloing at the end of the song? Does it fade out with a bunch of like soloing? I forget.
No.
I'll have to look into it. Oh, Leanne. Oh, talking about Loves Corn, Slipknot, Linkin Park. Mm-hmm. Black Belt, Yellow Belly. Oh, these are people's favorite bands. Black Belt says Van Halen, Queen, Rush, Soundgarden, Foo Fighters, Wild. How do you say that?
Adriatic.
Adriatic. Rage Against the Machine, Audioslave. Oh yeah, Rage and Audioslave for me. Yes, yes, and not because of that whammy pedal either. Mm-hmm. Michael James says he got an Ernie Ball Music Man EVH from the Music Zoo today. Wow.
Mm-hmm. Cool. Very cool. That the amber one.
Amber. Like this?
Mm-hmm.
Same thing?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, let me check this because somebody texted me. Muse is amazing. Richard says. Oh, okay. Muse. Oh yeah, Muse is great. Muse is awesome. Yeah, there's a lot of great bands. Oh, Radiohead, Leanne. Yeah, I really really dig Radiohead. I don't know if you'd know that from looking at me or not, but and I know we talk about Van Halen guitars here, but Radiohead is another huge. If I was to write original music, if I was to which I do, I guess. Let me just say my style would be closer to Radiohead than Van Halen.
Hmm.
Because I'd rather go that direction myself, just personally. Um, I can do the Van Halen stuff. I've got the guitar. I can play the stuff. Um, and not that I can't. I mean, I guess I can, but I'm 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 more into the Andy Summers school of like the police, at least the police era. Effects, delays, choruses. The edge. Think of all that kind of stuff. That's I'm really. We know Van Halen is more into less effects or whatever, but myself, I'm totally into the effects and all that. Okay, somebody sent me a who
Cat
sent
Dumpling says she'd be very surprised if there was another Killing Joe fan here. Anyone? Bueller? Bueller?
oh, Killing Joke.
Killing Joke. Yeah.
It's Killing Joke.
I
Yeah.
don't know them. I'm sorry. I'd rather kill Joe than kill Joke.
Ah, what the Okay. I don't know who sent this to me. Somebody just sent me a picture. I don't know who just sent this. Can I show this?
Why would you show it if you don't know if that person wants you to show it?
Well, it looks like it's somebody's bed. I don't know.
Then why would you show that?
Okay. All right, there it is. Cool, huh?
Yeah.
Well, you're always posting pictures from your
But I don't care. It's my bed.
Oh, Johnny got to be Blood and Fire. It's Ripley from The Wild Life, he says.
Yes.
Oh, your favorite from A Different Kind of Truth?
That's my favorite.
Blood and Fire? Yeah, that's a great one. I'm blurry. There we go. Scott 812, Johnny and Dave, any opinion on the China-made Wolfgang Special versus the New Mexico ones? Any opinion on them? Like we were saying, we always say that both great. They're both different. The Chinese guitar has stainless steel frets. The Mexico guitar just has regular. What would you call it? Is
Nickel
it
silver.
Nickel silver. So the frets are different. The frets are different sizes. I even think the necks might even be a little different. A little bit. Zipkin says they're not, but because we've played them both side by side. To me, they felt a little different. I own both, and I actually have them both here. I could do a side by side. I'll do that soon. I'll do that soon. Both great guitars, though. I would check them out if you can find either one, like at a Guitar Center. Try them both. But I would get either one.
And if you want to know my opinion, which all it is an opinion, I'd go for the Made in Mexico one because it has an arch top, a carved top. There's more wood to it. It's going to sound a little bit bigger because there's more wood on the body. Bigger frets would be a little bit easier to play than the vintage style frets on the Chinese model, but the stainless steel frets are smoother on the Made in China model. So, it's 6 of one, half dozen of the other. You're good either way, but the arch top body edges it out for me a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're great. Love them all. I kind of own both, but not really. I've got the Mexico neck, which is actually going to go on a Japanese body, and then I have a Chinese neck that's already on a Japanese body. And you guys will see both guitars very soon once they're both up and running. Kind of did a preview of one of them the other day, if you can find it, which I know would be impossible on this channel because we're live so much, and we'll be live even more. Well, at least I'll be with the YouTube streaming app on mobile. You know.
Yep.
So look out for that. Probably a lot more vlogging, I would say. But yes, all great guitars, as U.S. American Made Guitars says. And I need more water.
Desiree, I'm being quiet tonight because Johnny's decided to talk.
Decided. I know. I'm talking way too much. It's insane.
He's decided to take control of his own YouTube channel.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which gives me a little bit of a break.
I've had a crazy few days, man. Just crazy. Insanity. Yeah. I'm gonna get some more water. But thank you everybody for tuning in tonight for Wolfgang Wednesday. It's 52 people watching, 44 thumbs ups, and just to let us know in the live chat right now, where's everybody from? Type in a city or a state. I'll go first. I'm in Rio Del Mar, California. And I know nobody knows where that is, which is the point. But it's Santa Cruz.
Mm-hmm.
All right, John is in Detroit. Bill is in Florida. Scott is in Austin. Black Belt is in Green Bay, Wisconsin. Bozique is in Philly. Let's see. Pez Malo is in Austin. Matt is in San Jose. Hey, man.
Are you going to go get your water, or are you going to find out? Are you going to?
Well, we have to read these. Oh. It's way too many. East Illinois, still Fort Wayne, Indiana is here. Columbus, Snowdrift, New York is here. Florida, Pris. Thanks for the retweets. Desiree is in Texas. Let's see. Brian is in Columbus. Bruce is from New Jersey, living now in Ohio. Franklin is in Fort Worth. I would say that's Texas.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Sorry, we missed some of those, but wow. Very cool.
Did you shave your beard today?
What?
Nothing.
Me? Is it gone?
No, it's not gone, but it looks smaller.
You're talking about this?
Yes.
No, it's not smaller. Okay. They want me to go get my water so they can pick on you. Richard is in San Diego. Greg Walker is in Lexington, Kentucky. Greg, thank you again, man. Greg was kind enough to send me these earphones when my other ones busted up. USA Made Guitars is now following me on Twitter. Thank you. I know you're watching this.
Yeah, he's American Made Guitars on here, I think. Or I thought.
I'm assuming. Yes. I
think that's who he is.
Tat Freak is in Tennessee. Yes.
Maybe it is U.S. made. I'm not sure. I thought U.S. American Made Guitars.
Bruce's beard comes off this month. I'm so close to taking this one off. It just peels right off.
Nice.
You know, it has like a Velcro kind of sound.
Michael Smith says he's from New York, now in Colorado.
That's true.
U.S. American Made Guitars says, yes, watching. Cool show. Thank you very much.
Thank you, man. Let me see. Which Twitter did you follow? I've got way too many. Way too many of them. Yeah, yeah. I need to get my my water. Okay, I got you here, man. U.S. made guitars from Montana.
Nice.
Cool.
Home of the Gibson acoustic guitar.
Visit our website for interviews with today's guitar icons and master builders. USAmericanMadeGuitars.com. There you go. Shout out. I'll follow you back. There we go. I just followed you back on Twitter.
Awesome.
Cool. Check them out. Check them out, definitely. All right, I gotta get my water. I'll be right back.
Okay. Tat Freak says, always a cool show, David Nesdall. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Tat Freak. Awesome stuff. And again, U.S. American Made Guitars, thanks for watching. Everyone here, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. It's always great to hang out with you guys and girls. Black Belt, I didn't know you felt that way. Oh, boy. So we have 52 people watching now, 49 thumbs up. John Constantine says he's a big Dave fan. Dave who? David Lee Roth? Well, you can't say down with Johnny, Richard, because it's his channel. And without him and his channel, we don't do this. So it's all good. Yes. Let's see. Leanna, you know, I don't really have any funny stories today. I'll think of one. Let me think of one, and I'll get back to you on that. And thank you for the kind words, Desiree. I appreciate it. What else do we got going on here? It is Wolfgang Wednesday, as it is every Wednesday here. And I think you should all pick up your Wolfgangs if you have one, and you should play it. Anyway, anyone have anything they want to ask? Oh, Johnny's back. I can see him breathing.
You saw, man. I think I would see you breathe out there. I think that's the truth. Right? What's going on out there? Who? Oh, there's Howie. Who's involved in this huge storm that's going on right now?
I don't know, but because you left, we got one thumbs down. Ah, it's gone.
Oh, thank you. I'm back.
It's gone.
Oh, I can only wish, you know, we had fans where every time, you know, every time I leave, people just give us thumbs downs. Every time Dave leaves, we get nothing but thumbs ups.
Yeah. Now we got it back. We got it, you know, because you started.
Oh, that'd be funny. That'd be so funny. Right, Howie? Howie's here, everybody. Thumbs ups for Howie. Howie the Dalmatian, everybody. Follow him on Twitter, Howie Bean. All right? Have you updated your Twitter yet today, Howie?
Tat Freak says he can't wait to get his pickups. He's very excited.
Oh, cool. What's he getting?
I don't remember. I think he's getting a JB and a 59, I think.
Mm-hmm. Michael Smith Johnny sent a picture via text.
I don't remember what he's getting. I'm sorry.
Oh, of the pickups?
Yeah.
Wait. I'm sorry. Okay, somebody sent me that. I'm not sure. But hey, like I said, if you guys have photos of your gear, if you want us to see something, yeah, you can text them to that number, 415-952-3263. You can text a picture of your guitar, your gear, whatever, or just post them to the page. Post them to the EVHGEAR Live Facebook, or tag EVHGEAR Live on Instagram, or tag me, Johnny Bean, either one, and I'll retweet, retag, post all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I went to get water, and I came back, and
you didn't get water, did you?
Well, you know, it was the other thing.
Yeah. Black Belt Yellow Belly says, Johnny Bean and Dave Nesdall, you think they'll ever release a Drop to Hell Bridge? and did Adam Reaver invent it? Your guess is as good as mine, and you'll have to ask Adam. I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Sent again, Michael Smith says.
Yeah, Tad Freak got his Invaders. He's getting Invaders. That's right. I don't know where my mind is.
I think it's invading. I think your mind just has been invaded. He's got he can't concentrate right now because he's being invaded. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, it must be.
Invaders. Those are good pickups. They're major heavy.
Oh yeah.
Major. Okay, so somebody just texted me a picture. Who was it? Michael Smith. Oh, wow. That's your setup? Yeah, look at this. Was this you? I'm sorry. Somebody just sent this in. I'm thinking it's Michael Smith because it says just sent again, but let's see. Good, you can't see a phone number. Look at the setup here.
Oh, wow. Wow, those are really. Those are cars. Is that what color? Is that purple? The middle one?
Looks purple, yeah.
Man, that's gorgeous. Those are great looking guitars. That's Michael Smith?
I'm not sure who it is. Who sent this to me?
He says yes. He said those are his guitars. Those are gorgeous.
Look at that. Look at those. Very cool. Very cool. And there's his pedals.
Yeah.
Look at that. He's got the whammy. Board? He's got the whammy there.
And he's all set up.
He's got the Friedman. Look at that. Looks like he has the carbon copy, maybe? He
says no, that's not his.
Oh, well, then who sent this to me? Somebody just sent this just now.
Man.
Somebody just sent this in.
Yeah, that purple Music Man is just off the hook.
Who just sent this? Should I read the phone number on here? No, I'm just kidding. Just joking. Just joshing.
Is it 1-800-555?
Oh, somebody else just sent. Maybe this was Michael Smith. Somebody else just sent me another picture here. Maybe it'd make it easier if you guys just posted these pictures to the EVHGEAR Live Facebook page, and
and say who it's from.
That way we'd know whose is what. But this was just sent in just now.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing pedal. Love that pedal. Look at that amp. Look at this.
It's a triple X, all right.
Bozique, he wants to text me his whole collection. What's the number again? 415. I know I can't read or write.
952-3263. Yes. 415-952-3263.
Yes, and there it is on the business card.
Cat Dumpling asks, "Hey Dave Nesdal, were the pink EBMMs always pink, or were they red that just faded pink like crazy?" No, they were always pink, and there's only 200 of them. Out of as many Music Mans as they made, there were only 200 pink ones. So if you find a pink one, it's expensive and worth some money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, that was Michael. Wait a minute. Okay, what I just showed, the 5150 overdrive, that's Michael Smith.
Yes.
Okay, and sorry, I don't know who the other one was with those guitars. Let us know. U.S. American Made Guitar says you should hear the 5150 overdrive through the EVH micro amp.
That's perfect.
Yeah, he says. I've heard it. I have heard it because I do have the micro amp. I don't own the pedal yet. At some point I will. But yeah, I've done all kinds of demos on this channel with that pedal, and I've played it through different amps, different this, different that, and
like that.
Well, I need my water.
Then go get it.
Okay. Hey, Adam.
54 people watching, 55 thumbs up, 1 thumbs down. Or is it 1 thumb down? Just 1 thumb.
Yeah.
Yes.
1 thumb.
Just 1 thumb.
55 thumbs up.
Or if it was some, if I would have said that when I was a baby, like a little kid, I would have said thumbkin. 1 thumbkin down. I don't know why I used to say thumbkin. These are my thumbkins. Oh boy.
Because that's a song.
Is it really?
Thumpkin, thumpkin, something. That's a baby song.
I said when I was very young.
You must have heard that sometime in the mid '60s.
I wasn't born in the mid '60s.
Black Belt Yellow Belly. Oh, that was your pedal board. Okay, Black Belt Yellow Belly. That was him with the 3.
Oh yeah, he just recently got that Music Man, didn't he? The purple one. I think Black Belt. You just recently got that Music Man, didn't you?
I don't know. Good night, Pris. Pris. She says good night to everybody. She left a thumbs up.
Good night. Night, Pris.
Pris, thanks again for the retweets and just for joining us on here every day.
Every day, rock and roll every day, and party every other day.
I party every night. I've been listening to a lot of Kiss actually at night when I eat my my dinner.
Gene Simmons invented them.
What?
Kiss.
Hmm? Wasn't it him and Paul, or was
He
it just him?
invented the lips that causes Kiss. What?
Where's that? Where's that? Where's that drum?
Get up, bump.
Don't open it. No.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, I need my water. Hang on.
Yeah, get out of here already.
Hang on. And then what time is it?
It's not even close to time. Don't worry about it.
Well, we've been on for like an hour and a half. How he's itching. Let me just let me look at something.
Dan Height says, had a chance to get a pink EBMM EVH back in the day. Should have bought it. Got the amber that they made the most of. Well, it's still a Music Man. Very cool.
Yeah, that's me breathing. All right, I'll be right back.
Richard Friend says he has 2 shell pink Fujian Strats. Black belt, all Dave Nesdahl, all day, all night. All Dave, all night. Oh, yeah, the Albert Lee, Cat Dumpling, yes. The Albert Lee is a great, great guitar. I used to own one of those. In fact, I think I had 2 of them. I had a blue one with non-trem and a blue one with trem. And man, those pickups in that guitar sounded great. Adam Scheinberg asked, Dave, when are you getting your pink guitar? Sorry if you already covered that. We didn't cover it, and it's not going to be mine. It's going to be for sale when it gets here. I'm probably not going to get it till somewhere around mid-April when I see the guy who I'm helping sell these guitars for. So, yeah, it's at least a month away if it comes here at all. He's not sure if he's selling it or not, but if it does go up for sale, which it might very well, it'll be here and it'll be for sale.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Timothy. Thank you for jumping in, man.
Hey, Timothy. RMG says, Johnny B.
Hey, Bruce.
Except that's not RMG. RMG's not.
Oh, I thought it was. Oh, that's the other guy. Sorry.
Chris Hubbard just hopped on. Rock on, bros.
That's
Chris
the thing.
Hubbard, I need to talk to you. Actually, can you do me a favor and please send me a headstock photo of the 2013 striped Wolfgang, please, so I can get a good picture of that decal? Please, when you have a second.
Hey, and you guys, if you have like a YouTube name and it's not a real name, sorry. I try to remember.
Mm-hmm. Joe Suma says if he wasn't already married, he would marry his 5150 guitar.
Oh man,
that's cool.
Whoa.
Or sick. I don't know.
Hey. Jim.
Is it Nicholson's? Now we have two thumbs downs? What's that about?
Who cares?
Oh
it's Jim Nicholson. He says, hey now, loving the show. And 2 thumbkins up.
Awesome.
2 thumbkins. Thumbkins. Yeah, it's Thumbkin. Isn't it?
I don't know.
I'm not crazy. I mean, I was 5 years old at one. Well, I guess mentally I still am, but at one time I was 5 years old, and I do remember some Thumbkin, something or other.
Mm-hmm.
Some song. That's the one Dave, I guess, remembers.
I don't know.
Oh, and it's only Wednesday. Wolfgang Wednesday. This should be Wacky Wednesday, I think. I'm sitting here drinking water and I'm getting crazy.
Why did you only get yourself half a glass of water?
Where is Thumbkin? That's the song, right? Where is Thumbkin? Here I am. Oh, this is pathetic.
Yeah.
It's all your fault, though, man. You said you had that song stuck in your head?
I did.
Isn't that why we're even talking about Thumbkins?
No, I used to, when I was very young, I used to call my thumbs Thumbkins. It wasn't a song. I didn't know it was a song.
What did you call your toes?
Really? 4?
What?
I don't know.
Oh.
Don't watch. If you don't like it, don't watch.
The song about fingers and thumb. Yes. And is that Bruce? I think that's Bruce.
Yes, Mr. BHBJR.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, and one more. I got one more text here, and then I think we're gonna call it.
Yeah, we're gonna call it. And now from now on, we're only gonna do an hour and a half because it seems like any time after that is when we get people going the other way.
Wow, which you're going the other way now? Oh, look at that! Who just sent this to me? Buzz. Okay, he wants me to post this on the Instagram and the Twitter and everything. Okay, I'll do that, Buzz. That's cool, man. I don't want to share your phone number on here. Well, area code is fine, right? Area code is okay. Look, Buzz just sent this in.
Very cool.
This picture. That's his collection right there. Whoops. Mm-hmm. Okay, that's something else. Thumbkin. Look what you started here, man. Come on. Adam Scheinberg just gave us a Thumbkin. Thumbkin. I can hear Dave, I hear the choo-choo.
Mm-hmm.
I hear I'm only drinking water. I'm not joking either. I'm in a good mood. No, I had a rough day yesterday, you guys. Nobody knows this. I had a rough day yesterday, and I think I'm feeling a lot better. Oh, okay, somebody just sent this in. Who just sent this? Here's my setup, Joni. Okay, this is somebody's setup.
It looks like Eddie Van Halen's setup.
Yeah. Oh, there's Adam with a Thumbkin. There we go. Oh, he's sending many Thumbkins in here. Yes, very cool. Thumbkin. Oh my goodness. All right, we're out of here. Yeah, I have a million things. It's garbage night. So I don't know if some of you guys know I was pulled over by the police for having the the hitch on the back of the truck. So now I have to take that hitch off and then put it back on every Wednesday for garbage night. So I gotta deal with that. Thank you everybody for watching. Thank you everybody for the thumbkins. Oh, and that's your fault, man.
It's great.
All right. Rock and roll, everybody. 55 people. 61 thumbkins up, 5 thumbkins down. Oh, come on, everybody.
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever.
All right. All right, everybody. Thank you. Rocking out. Thank you for watching this stuff. Thank you for the liking, the sharing. Subscribe to the page if you dig this stuff. We do this 3 days a week. And now with YouTube mobile, maybe I'll be doing more vlogs, you know. Maybe I'll start doing the daily vlog again, like Joe Wentz likes to hear. Although speaking of that, next month is April, so I will be vlogging every day next month. So Rob Johnson, no idea what happened to that guy. Chris Hubbard, rock on. Cheryl Wentz, rock on. Oh, she knows the song. That's the song right there. Thumpkin. Where is Thumpkin? Here I am. Here I am. How are you, Mia? Huh? Where's Pointer? Where's Pointer? Here I am. There you go. All right, everybody. Rock on. Nesdal. Keep rocking. Slob Johnson. No.
He's not really a slob.
No, he's... Yeah. No, the reason why he's not on these shows anymore is because he makes Dave and I look really, really bad. He's way better looking than the two of us combined. So that's why he's not here. And that is not the truth. I'm just kidding. All right, everybody. Dan, thank you, man. See you on Dan, thank you, man. See you on Instagram. Yes. All right, everybody. Thumbkins up, everyone. Oh, man. All right. See ya. See you, Dave.
Not everyone.
See ya. JohnnyBean.com. Thumbkin.